Today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we are back with another episode of Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals. And as I was playing the game, I was trying to get some trades to go through, trying to upgrade the running back position because James Conner's hurt. I sent Kareem Hunt a fourth round and a backup guard or a tackle. I forgot. It was like early this morning. I can for Jonathan Taylor. We have Jonathan Taylor. We were pay him and keep him. Kyler Murray got an upgrade from the quarterback minigame, and Isaac Rochelle finally got an upgrade from the quarterback minigame as well. I moved Josh Jones to center, so our offensive line is a little upgraded. Defense, we'll see some question marks. And I'm going to do the mini games after this game to make up for not being able to not doing them this one. I also hired some scouts. We are, of course, using the Rincon draft class. We got Maurice Jones-Drew, Leigh Fitzgerald, Victoria, Brian, and Claudia. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We have one spot left open. I might just call somebody up from the practice squad. Who's the best player on the practice squad that we need? I'll call up him. And I'll leave that spot open. We're not getting rid of Josh Jones. We're going to play the full game. Hopefully it doesn't rain. And here we go.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cardinals and the Commanders, and it's coming up next.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs.
Kyler Murray also got a XP increase too.
Come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
The rating
good for 37 yards.
So he went up for 1 overall, 80, and I think he's up at a +1.
Can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here.
Yeah. I'd rather get rid of it than take a sack.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And this
JT.
ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up first and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Look like both sides were anticipating
I'm going to take the third points.
And the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Prater's kick is good.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On play action, Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play on all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
When you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
On the return, Dortch.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch.
No.
DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when we see move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 5. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey McBride, the target on that throw. And it's third and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. 23 yards the pickup there.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Murray's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A chance for a first.
It looks like I might be able to use this game because my power is not funky.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up.
That's on me, that's on me.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Kyler Murray, to the surprise of no one, finished second amongst quarterbacks with 11 rushing touchdowns in 2020. Just 3 in 11 games in 2022. But let's face it, anytime he's maneuvering around, we expect him to take off and go, and he did it on that play.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. Brissett now. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And here comes Dortch on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
To throw is Murray. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Yeah, he was looking for the check up. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at
Dude.
49. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one.
They can't cover tight.
Inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Brissett. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They'll throw again. Brissett. That is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel from 17 yards out. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
Dude, I literally have to score on every fucking play.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is taken in by McBride. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 77 yards. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And a Washington offense heading out. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is,
I can't wait for the Rincon draft class, man.
Sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
If I can stop him one time and score again, and stop him in the... If I can score 2 more times without them scoring once, that should be okay.
They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now come the Cardinals. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you prepared for this?
It wasn't raining in real life.
They've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Murray. He's got his target.
Pittman!
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 67 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Back to Taylor on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Pittman A 7-yard
I'll be right back.
touchdown grab.
I gotta look at my soda.
And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things. About in April and May, and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game. It's all coming together so far.
Extra point good by Prater. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Brissett to throw on first. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner.
That is a wasted free play, man.
Game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Brissett sets to throw it.
Oh, if I was looking up at the TV. Okay, if I can play this right, I can score again. Just before half. That's an awful kick.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, you're a former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of players, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing now is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Murray now. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. This is caught. It's Brown. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet?
Let's go, Isaac Crucial. Cooch.
You're trying to get it
Crucial.
you know you can't get it back in one
If you know, you know.
But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested.
His real name's Isaac
A little bit
Cooch.
of momentum, a little bit of a
Just kidding.
spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time. It'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Brissett now. And the
It hit him in the ass.
Incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And taken right at the 35. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Murray now on 1st down. He's got McBride here over the middle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Well, not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
And he didn't play today either.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now.
This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And that hits the right.
Oh, no.
It's no good. And that'll keep this a 19-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Brissett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And he missed it.
Ice the kicker.
And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but Let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing.
Oh, come on, baby.
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right.
Why is he so...
Be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. And he's going to have a Commander's.
Come on, Cardinals.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brissett. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Late hit, please. Something.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
To the right side, and he's got more complete.
1st down.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe
oh, I thought that was a pick.
In the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Murray to air it out again. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's going to be batted down.
Oh, my God.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel.
Thank you, Buddha.
Way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really good
Come on, man.
of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. A second down throw for Brissett. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Brissett. Pressure comes and down he goes. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10.
Come on.
On this snap.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, They go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Washington offense back out there. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Excuse me.
From the 39 now, they'll come
Isaac Rochelle Cooch.
Brissett sets to throw it. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Brissett. To the sideline and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Brissett's thrown into the hands of McLaurin, and he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Play fake, Brissett. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, Brissett. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They go play action with Brissett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, Brissett. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8 at this stage of the game with the score where it is. The key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. To the right side, this is Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass
Holly.
should have been
intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up...
Okay, no, he had that, man.
It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He had that.
Now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. And a fair catch signal.
I would have taken his block off. Oh my
It'll be a 39-yard
goodness.
punt, no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
Yeah,
See
no.
right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No.
Set now. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On play action, Brissett.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marco Wilson.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Murray. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Murray now on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 1st down, Brissett. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early wins.
I want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. You know what now? Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Tap that little bell on that YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Now I'm going to see if I can scout. Can I scout people? All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.